This is a 2025 Wildwood FSX 179DBDR travel trailer. It is 23 feet 8 inches from tongue to bumper with a dry weight of 3,827 pounds. What's going on, guys? My name is Wyatt here with RV Wholesalers. Today we're going to be looking at a 2025 Wildwood FSX 179DBDR travel trailer. It's going to be Wildwood's kind of basic necessities of a smaller travel trailer. So it's going to be about 23 feet and change, and that's going to be from tongue to bumper. So we're just kind of do a tour starting at the front, work our way back, and then we'll get on inside to see what they have to offer for the FSXs. So it's pretty standard all the way around. You got your propane tanks with the battery up front. Now you do get a good size pass-through storage in the front. So it's got a Murphy bed inside, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. So you'll see this kind of block here, which that's kind of what they're blocking off for, but they still give you plenty of storage all the way up through there. So, and it is the magnet, which I'm a fan of. So you don't have those, those old school clips that, break off or they get dirty or anything. So super easy magnet. All you gotta do is click it up there. And then solar on the side as well. If you want to keep your battery trickle charged, you can get that bad boy hooked up. You don't got to worry about if it's setting for too long, your battery will stay charged and everything. So moving on here, and you can see the big old sticker. They want everybody to know they have the largest in-class tinted windows. So you get this ginormous window, and there's actually a dinette right on the other side of this. So depending on where you guys are camping, you'll have plenty of room to see a great view if you got a good camp spot. So coming around, you got some outlets here, so if you want to grill out or if you want to set your TV out here, watch the big game, whatever the case, you got power out here. And then moving on to the back, they give you a spare tire on the back, which is really nice. A lot of trailers might put them under where rocks or something could maybe get at them, but they put this one nice and snug here on the back, so it's not going to get beat up in any sort of way. And then you also have a ladder prep, so if you want to get on top of it, you can just buy a ladder, hook it onto there, you're going to be good to go. And it also has the backup camera prep, so if you want to hook up the backup camera there, get it hooked up in your truck, you can just know right where you're going so you don't hit anything. So I think that kind of wraps it up here for the exterior. And I'm a big fan of Wildwood's new colors too, with the black and gold, with the gray. It all works well in my opinion. I like the new upgrades. I think it looks, I don't know, it looks cool to me. All right, so we are inside the 179 FSX. So we're gonna start at the front here. We have a nice Murphy bed that will fold up, give you a ton of extra space so that we don't gotta, scooch in and out if you guys are coming in here and out, with the kids all day. So it goes right up against there. All you gotta do is lift it up. It'll fold right down, super easy to use. And they give you a ton of storage here with the magnets, so they're not the super old school, that you got to pull real hard. It's just a nice easy magnet with plenty of storage, and they even give you couch cushions as well, so that way you can feel kind of homey while you're camping. So plenty of storage for both you and your partner on each side. Prepped for a TV as well, so if you guys want to, it already comes with a bracket for the TV, so you just got to put one up there, hook it up. You can watch the game, watch your cartoons in the morning, and then outlets, of course, with the USB, so you can charge your electronics throughout the night. All right, so moving on to the kitchen portion. We got a pretty standard Furrion microwave here with the 2-top burner. I'm a personal fan of the 2-top instead of the 3. It takes up less space, and I've never used all 3, cooking tops while I'm camping. I've only used 1 or 2 at the most, so I love that they only gave you 2 here for the use of space. And then a nice big sink. It's not a rectangle, it's a nice circle sink, and you don't have that, that maybe divider that gets in the way sometimes depending on the camper you have, with a faucet that moves, hot and cold, all that fun stuff. So I really like the kitchen setup that Wildwood went with here. They still give you plenty of space here in the top, so you can store your dishes, your condiments, whatever you need, as well as your storage for underneath. And they even give you a little drying rack for the kitchen, or for the sink, sorry, so you can dry your dishes, whatever you may need. And then your dinette here, and this will fold down into a bed for those of you that are going to ask. So you can sleep an extra person here, or maybe 2 toddlers, depending on your camping situation, or you can just have breakfast, dinner, lunch, you know, whatever meal you're trying to have. So moving on to the fridge, they give you a nice huge fridge. You can store all the condiments, all the foods, drinks that you need with a top freezer. And it is very cold. If you guys are wondering, I just felt a nice cold breeze come from that. And then the double wide bunks, which I really love. You'll see some bunks that are maybe cut off here. On this 179 here, they doubled it. So you get double the amount of space that you would on just say a standard bunk of this size. So, and they still give you your USB ports. So even if maybe you have some teenagers, or your kids aren't toddlers and they want a little more room, this would be a perfect option for them. They'll have plenty of space to hang out up here. And then if maybe you just have one kid and you're not going to use both, flip this second one here up and you have plenty of storage under there. So that way you can never have too much storage when you're camping on a smaller travel trailer. So I think that kind of covers it. Oh, other than, don't let me forget, with more overhead storage here, you can put whatever you want up there. They really did a good job of maximizing the storage in something of this size. A 23-foot travel trailer. If you're going to sleep, 5 to 6 people in something like this, you got to have a lot of storage. And I think the Wildwood team did a really good job of that. So I think that covers it. Let's go on into the bathroom. All right, so it's pretty standard stuff here for the bathroom. You have a toilet, still gives you enough room to do your business. With a taller shower, as a taller person myself, I can't appreciate that. They give you a nice big skylight, so for all my tall fellas out there, you can still stand up straight and get all nice and clean. And then, of course, the mirror with the sink and the mirror would pull out, give you a little more storage for your toothpaste, toothbrush, medicines, whatever the case may be. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the 2025 Wildwood FSX 179DBDR. If you guys have any questions or you think this might be the right fit for you, shoot us a call. You can reach me in particular at 937-843-9000, and my extension is 139. Guys, don't hesitate to shoot us a call. Even if you may be in the market here in a couple months, shoot us a call. We'd love to answer any questions that y'all have.